You're very welcome back. Now, most of you will know our next guest from winning the third series of Britain's Got Talent with dance group Diversity when he was just 12 years of age. He was also runner-up on this year's Dancing on Ice and has appeared in shows such as Celebrity Bake Off, Celebs Go Dating and Splash, to name just a few.
Yeah, he's just taking it handy now, though. He's teamed up with the Irish stage company Theatre Works to give a masterclass to aspiring dancers in Ireland. The multi-talented Perri Kiely joins us live on Skype now, taking time out of his jam-packed Zoom schedule to tell us more. Good morning, Perri. How are you?
Hi, Perri.
Hey, I'm not too bad. How are you guys? Are you okay?
We're all good. We're all good. I tell you what, that is some CV to have for a young man who's only 24 years of age. You have accomplished so much in your career, which started for you at such a young age. When did you start dancing and when did you get involved with Diversity?
Do you know what? I probably started dancing when I was about 10, I would say. But do you know what? Before then, I had like no interest at all in dance. But do you know what? I ended up seeing Diversity. There was already like a bit of a group. I see him performing in the shopping centre. And it was from that like very moment that I was like, oh my God, I actually love this. And then from there, I just kind of found out where the boys danced and joined the group. And then 2 years later, we ended up winning Britain's Got Talent, and the rest is history, I guess.
I
it's a bit
think
crazy.
You're bringing viewers back now to your performances on Britain's Got Talent. We're watching you here in Diversity, and they were incredible performances, but you went on to win the third series of Britain's Got Talent. Is that where life changed for you, Perri?
Yeah, completely. Like, literally overnight. And I was saying the other day, I was speaking to someone about it, and it's just weird for me because I was so young at the time. That kind of little part of my life is almost a bit of a blur. Like, I was so young, just kind of like happy to be there and happy to be dancing. That's what I'm saying. And now it's just kind of, this is my life, but I almost can't even remember it starting, you know what I'm saying?
But it's amazing, honestly, Perri, that when people mention Diversity, they think straight away of Ashley and yourself, because you were not the poster boy for the band, but you were the focal point of most of those numbers going through that competition. You were thrown around that stage like a rag doll. You know, you really were. I mean, everybody was... It was breathtaking watching those routines. They must have taken some amount of rehearsal, did they?
Yeah. Always. I mean, we're constantly in the studio, rehearsing, training, you know, getting dropped a few times. I have to bring that up. But yeah, that is it. I've literally got thrown around. I was the kid with the hair and the glasses. Obviously not today. I'm Slick Rick today.
You are.
Yeah. Crazy.
Can I ask you, Perri, at 12 years of age, obviously huge excitement amongst your family and friends and schoolmates, but what happens to a 12-year-old who's about to go into probably second-level school? Overnight, you probably had an agent. How does life change for you and indeed your family at 12 years of age?
I think it's really weird because obviously for a lot of the other boys, they were a lot older, so you know they was working and obviously they'd quit their work, and obviously this is now what they do full time. But for me, I was still in school. I still wanted to finish school, as well as Mitch, who's also the same age as me. But I was literally going from, you know, doing huge performances at, say, the London O2 Arena, and then the next day waking up and going to school. So I had this like really odd kind of balance trying to juggle it all. But I finished school, which was all good. And then now this is just what I do, which is it's a bit crazy. I was living like a bit of a double life. I was like a spy. You know what I mean? It was really cool.
And like the rest of us during lockdown, you've taken to the online platform, and you're now teaming up with one of the most well-known dance companies in Ireland, Theatre Works. Tell us first of all how that came together, how you found Theatre Works, how they found you, and how the idea came about.
Yeah. So they just got in contact. So for us, obviously, we love to share anything that we got, you know, our dance knowledge, so to say. And we're always doing classes, you know, when we can. But obviously, because of the pandemic and everything that's going on, obviously that now has to be through the internet, through, you know, your Zoom classes and stuff. So, yeah, they got in contact. And I'm now, I'm really buzzing. So I'll do a live class from our dance studio here in London. And yeah, I'm just buzzing to get started. It's going to be wicked.
So for anyone in Ireland who wants to take part in it, it's happening this day week, so next Friday, Perri. And how do you get involved? And what can people expect from it?
Do you know what? I feel like, do you know what? This is actually really funny. This is going to be my first Zoom class, like my first live class. So yeah, head over to Theatre Works, get involved. But yeah, it's just going to be loads of fun. Like, I think the best thing about doing these classes online, I think a lot of people can get like really nervous about, going to a dance class for the first time. But if you can, do it at home or do it, from Theatre Works, I feel like it's going to be really fun.
And is it a case, Perri, that all levels are welcome? Because I think, coming from a theatrical background myself, I know that puts some people off joining a drama club or a dance class because I don't want to make a fool of myself. But for this masterclass, are you looking at all levels? You want people just to get involved?
100%. I feel, for me, I've never been that type of person that's, like bang on, being really technical. And like, for me, dance is just about having fun. And that is literally our message. So yeah, if you can just come down, get involved and you have fun, that's all I want from it. That's it.
Brilliant. You're not one to turn down an opportunity. We have a list of reality shows that you've taken part in, Perri, after Britain's Got Talent. What's been your favourite so far?
My favourite so far, I've got to say, do you know what? Obviously, I've just come off Dancing on Ice, and Dancing on Ice was so fun. I mean, I love getting involved in a show where at the end of it, you leave with like a crazy new skill. And I had a lot of thing going into it. People saying, you're going to be really good, obviously, because you can do all this already. But it was a real challenge, and I love putting myself up to a challenge. And I had like the best time. I met so many great people, and now I can ice skate. But obviously not at the moment. Everything's closed. Like I've got my ice skate sitting in another room. They're just like all sad, getting dusty. I can't wait to crack them back out soon.
It is a totally different discipline, though. You're right. I mean, you can dance clearly, but that is a whole other level of skill, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. I mean, I had so many trainers saying to me, it would be so much easier for us to train someone that hasn't even done anything before, because with you, we've got to almost like scrap everything you think you know and start again.
Listen, we'll put details up about the masterclass that's happening this day next week. Perri, it's been a pleasure to talk to you, and the best of luck with the gig next week. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Perri.
Right, you can find out more details about Perri's Irish Zoom masterclass on the Theatre Works website.
Good idea, isn't it?
Great idea.
After the break, grab your towel. We're off to the beach. Well, kind of. We've more swimwear fashion next.